welcome you to sunny South Florida. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Jay, you know it. It's special here in Miami with 3 decades of NBA basketball.
Ed, the legendary owner, Mickey Arison, has put everything into this storied franchise and will continue to do so.
3 championships won here in Miami. And tonight, another big matchup on EA Sports. The Utah Jazz win the opening jump. Jay, 48 wins for Utah last year. Good for 5th in the West. What's the forecast now?
I know Jazz fans may hate me on this one, but they'll be 5th or worse. And the reason why I'm saying this is that every team above them has 2 superstars or more. Who is going to be that second superstar to go along with Donovan Mitchell is a big-time question for Quinn Snyder.
Dragic. To Butler. Cashes in for 2. We talk so much about who are the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I describe players like Jimmy Butler. It's called most valuable mentality. There are certain players that approach the game with a certain mindset every single day that they will do anything possible to win the ball game. He plays with his heart and soul every single possession and every night, and he will leave it on the court if that means he can win the ball game.
Rudy Gobert at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Not the best career mark, 62%. Off the mark at the line. Dragic into the front court. They trail by 2. Butler to Dragic. Lets it fly from long range. His first effort off the mark. Conley into the front court. 2-point advantage. Rudy Gobert. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Butler to Dragic. Butler for 2. Not today. Across the timeline, it's Conley. Leads 4. To Joe Ingles. Knocked loose. Joe Ingles to Conley. Nice pass to get things going.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Butler to Waiters. From long range, working hard on the glass. On the follow, way to stay with it.
In the paint, you need to finish, just like that.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock. To Joe Ingles. To Conley. 5 to shoot for Utah. Shot clock violation. Quinn Snyder's going to give a few of his guys a breather. Jay, sometimes it's not just the heat that does opponents in Miami.
I've been a victim to this multiple times when we have played the Heat, and I think other franchises from cold cities have been the same. There's a reason why the Miami Heat have such an advantage down here on South Beach. You catch them on an off night, it's rare that opposing teams are ready to play.
Well, their first three, and they're right back in it, within a possession in this first quarter.
Well, I don't want to live in the past, but if you got a couple of those that dropped earlier, they could have had a nice lead. Now, we got a dogfight.
He was all over him. Missed the shot, no free throws.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Jimmy Butler, 2 of 4 now.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there, but see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer, always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Nothing going here on that drive. Conley. Pass stolen by Miami. Butler. To Dragic. Waiters. Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Now whistle and a timeout for Utah as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Subbing in for Utah, number 13,
Conley. Shot from the lane won't go. Dragic with the basketball. Leads 3. Has a look. Jumper's good.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Utah ball. Conley. Rebound taken by Olynyk.
minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Waiters.
Mouse in the house. Mouse in the house. Come on, come on.
Tough looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
The Jazz with 4 on the shot clock. Has a chance. Green with a shot that won't go down.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Conley into the front court. Exactly a minute to go here in the opening quarter. Five to shoot for Utah. To Conley. Fires the 3. No good. Dragic with it. They can go 2 for 1 if they hurry. Screen coming. And Green able to pull down the rebound. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer, 1 quarter down. The Heat with the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Dragic into the front court. The lead stands at 9. Jazz pick it up. Jay, we talk about it all the time. The coaches in this league, who best puts their players in a position to shine? And now I give you Quinn Snyder.
I remember Quinn Snyder, after an ugly loss to Atlanta last year, really made some changes to their system. And here's the thing I love about Quinn Snyder. He recruited me when I was 15 and 16 years old. He was an assistant coach at Duke. The way he spoke to me really got me to buy in. He taught me that it was about being part of something bigger than yourself. And when you buy into what Quinn Snyder preaches, that's how you end up beating OKC in the first round of NBA playoffs.
Butler to Dragic. The jumper's off the mark. To Conley. Down low for Gobert. Rudy Gobert. Can't ask for much more. He's perfect. 5 for 5 from the field.
Old school equals high percentage.
Dragic to Butler. Five to shoot for Miami. Dragic knocks it down from mid-range.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender did.
Jazz will take a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Entering the game for the Miami Heat, number 40, Udonis Haslem.
They get it down to Gobert. No good. Dragic with the basketball. Lead stands at 7. To Butler. Jimmy Butler. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
The Jazz with 4 on the shot clock. For 3. Not that time. He misses. To Butler. Jay, 44 wins for the Heat last year. For the most part, that core is in place once again.
And when I think about the core, Ed, I think about upper management. I think about Pat Riley. I think about Eric Spoelstra. I think about Mickey Arison, the consummate professionals associated with this basketball team. The year before, they did not make the playoffs. So a substantial improvement for a young basketball team.
It's the Heat with the possession. Dragic to Butler. Nothing going here on that drive. It's rebounded by Gobert. to Gobert. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Rudy Gobert trying to cash in on the three-point play. He struggled so far. Free throw is good to finish off the three-point play. That slices the lead down to 4. Dragic with it. Looking to make something happen.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
To Butler. You've got to get that one to go. Conley into the front court. Down 4. Mitchell, tough matchup against Butler. 4-3. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper won't fall. The follow won't go either. Across the timeline, it's Conley. They trail by 1. Curling inside, Jimmy Butler pins it. And the 2. Rudy Gobert cashes in.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Dragic to Butler. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Bojan Bogdanovic against Leonard. Runner's good there.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
Butler to bring it up. Down by 1. To Waiters. Nothing going here on that drive. Waiters to Butler. Shot clock for the Heat down to 3. Deep 2 there, won't go. Conley into the front court. Leads just a point. Down to Gobert. Off the assist.
The true measure of Rudy Gobert comes on the defensive end. He was all-NBA defensive first team and was tied for the lowest opponent field goal percentage at 43%. You ain't getting by that.
Jimmy Butler, now 4 for 9.
Bread and butter, and there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
It's Jazz ball.
Defense. Defense. Let's go.
To Conley. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
Look, as a player, this stuff happens all the time. No need to make this into something bigger than what it really is. Move on to the next play, get locked in.
That'll do it for the first half. Jazz had the lead.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Jazz are in a tight battle after 2 quarters. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers. For the Utah Jazz, the Heat are keeping things competitive after 2 quarters. And they've been showing off some excellent shooting. And it's ultimately points that win games. So if they can keep this up, there's a great chance they can finish with a victory.
Game track. Field goals.
For each of these squads, the common theme has been a disciplined approach on offense. That's the reason why you're seeing a nice field goal percentage on both sides of the ball. Smart shot selection is a key part of that fact.
Player of the half.
Gobert has the defense figured out, and his shots are falling for him. That's a lethal combination that will be hard to overcome.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Butler into the front court. His guys down 3. To Waiters. Butler. And the Jazz have it. They've cleared the rebound. Conley into the front court. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Joe Ingles. Rudy Gobert returns last year. The Jazz go on their run. Jay, how reliant is Utah on the Frenchman?
I would say pretty heavily, considering he's the reigning NBA Defensive Player of the Year. This team has to win it on the defensive end. That is the mentality of the Utah Jazz.
Nothing going here on that drive. Butler. Short jumper won't go down. Across the timeline, it's Conley. Up by 3. To Joe Ingles. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. The shot almost.
And when you miss so many chippies right around the rim, You look at their points in the paint production. The first half, they were great. Second half, not so much.
To Dragic. Goran Dragic. He's now 4 for 6.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Conley into the front court. His team up by 1. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Joe Ingles has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 76% from the line. Off the mark on the first free throw. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Dragic into the front court. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Goran Dragic. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Mitchell with it up top. He'll run the offense. Butler to bring it up. Our score all even in this third quarter. It was right there.
Ed, the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
Mitchell sizing up Butler. Trying to cash in. Mitchell shot off the mark.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Conley into the front court. Tie game, third quarter. To Gobert. Bojan Bogdanovic, defended by Myers Leonard. Conley shot off the mark. Dragic to Butler. The drive right to the basket. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. To Conley. Nice finish at the rim.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Now the Heat going to use a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Knocked loose. Jazz have it. Short jumper off the mark.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Rocking the rim.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. To Joe Ingles. Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Dragic to Waiters.
Hey, watch this screen lift.
Oh, emphatic slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Conley. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. He'd have the basketball.
Here we go. I got him.
Dragic to Waiters. Probing the defense. 5 to shoot for Miami. Dion Waiters. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To Conley. Here comes the screen. Conley guarded by Myers Leonard. Down low for Gobert. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball 1-on-1. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Butler to Waiters. Here comes the screen.
Screen right.
Waiters to Butler. Here's a chance from long range. Knocks down the three-pointer.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those 3 things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Availability is limited, so you must have now. Visit our team website for more details.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Substitutions, Utah.
A shot no good on the drive by Conley.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Utah with the possession. Shot from the lane won't go. Here comes the screen. To Waiters. Has a look. Dion Waiters. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Number 45, Donovan Mitchell.
He'll let one fly from half court. That's the end of the third quarter with the Heat in front. It's Utah basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. And that third quarter was one to forget. Remember, Jay, they led at the break, and now they find themselves on the wrong side of the score.
Yeah, but this game is about next play. If you spend too much time worried about what was, you can't focus on what is. Put that quarter behind you and focus on the task at hand.
To Conley. Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim, short. It's the Heat with the possession. Slams it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Mitchell with the basketball. The deficit is 6. Deep left corner. Conley. Has a chance. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Dragic with the basketball. Up by 6. Layup goes down. Well done.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Gets it in the left corner. Knocked loose. Out of bounds, last touch by the Heat, so possession stays with the Jazz. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Number 20, Justice Winslow. Subbing in for the Jazz, number 2.
Joe Ingles.
Screen left, coming, screen left, coming, screen left.
5 to shoot for Utah. Butler into the front court. His team on top by 8. And the basket good at the rim. Utah's got it. Nothing going here on that drive. The Jazz with 4 on the shot clock. Trying to cash in. It's Winslow with the rebound. Dragic with it. Lead stands at 10. Butler. Shot clock for the Heat down to 3. Beyond the arc for 3. Not going down here. Knocked loose. He'd come up with it. Dragic to Butler. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Jimmy Butler, couple of free throws on the way. A career 83% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first.
Entering the game for number 16, James Johnson.
And he makes them both. Mitchell with it up top. The deficit now up to a dozen. Here comes the screen. They get it down to go. Stuffs it down with authority.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Dragic. They'll go to Butler down low.
Here we go, double team.
Fakes. Drives to the rim and scores.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock. To Gobert.
I got your help here.
And it's Butler who grabs the rebound. Dragic into the front court. Up a dozen. It goes down.
I wasn't quite expecting him to get there, but I can be wrong. Sometimes, not a lot, but maybe sometimes.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
Butler to bring it up. Lead is 12. Spins and scores.
We got to tell our producer in the truck, you got to tag that highlight.
Mitchell with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. To Conley. Out of bounds, last touch by the Heat. It'll stay with Utah. Changes coming from both sides right now.
For the Utah Jazz, number 22, Tamo Sefolosha. Stepping in for Miami, number 9, Kelly Olynyk.
Conley. 5 to shoot for Utah. Has a look. And scores on the step back.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Miami's got it. To Dragic. Takes stock of the floor. Nothing going here on that drive. Rudy Gobert with the block. Picked up. Here we go. Knocks it down off the step back. Butler into the front court. His team leads it by 10.
Hey, you got the screen right, screen right, screen right.
With the flush, taking on all comers.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Down to Gobert. Flushes it home. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Coming through, coming through.
Able to convert inside.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Mitchell with it up top. Down a dozen. Conley. Mitchell sizing up Butler. Shot clock winding down. To Conley. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Good contest on the three. Conley misses.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
The screen sets him up for two.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Mitchell with the basketball. 14-point deficit. Gobert. Jimmy Butler rejects it.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Waiters to Butler. Has a chance. Butler can't get his shot to fall. Wide open look won't go. The Heat with the victory as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Taylor Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Heat came away with the victory in this one. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. Check out the leading scores for the Miami Heat. The Jazz didn't get the victory they wanted here today. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. Here are the guys who put up the most points. For the Utah Jazz,
Game track. Bench points.
the Miami Heat can confidently say it was the player of their substitutes that was a big reason, if not the biggest reason, for their success today. Tremendous job by the reserves to be impactful in this matchup.
Player of the game.
Butler wasn't satisfied with just getting steals. He had to insist on getting a bunch of blocks as well. Now that's what I call defense.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. Here are the top plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.